तर देवा देवा मी जातो दुरून मल्हारवारी मोतियान जातो दुरून नाहीतर देवा देवा मी जातो वरून साध घालती अशी जीवाला ही रक्ताची माती बाप्पा छान अतिउत्तम नो 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 साध घालती अशी ओके माइक टेस्टिंग इज इट वर्किंग yeah seems to be working let me recharge सुबह मैंने पे किया था डिट पे साध घालती अशी जीवाला ही रक्ताची माती what's happening bro do it immediate then साध घालती अशी जीवाला कोणी उचलणारी नाही फोन यार हॅलो हां मी आज सकाळपासून दोनदा रिचार्ज केलं पण ते ट्रान्झॅक्शन फेल म्हणून लिहून आले तिथं मला मी स्क्रीनशॉट पाठवला तुम्हाला बघा बरं, कारण माझं दोनदा पेमेंट झालंय. हां. हॅलो. पण माझं दोनदा पेमेंट झालंय. मी फेल झालं म्हणून दुसऱ्यांदा पेमेंट केलं. मी दोन्ही स्क्रीनशॉट पाठवले तो. म्हणजे 2 महिन्याचं झालं का? अं, म्हणजे 2 महिन्याचं रिचार्ज झालंय माझं, असं समजू मी. ओके, म्हणजे आज बंद तर नाही पडणार ना, कारण माझं मीटिंग आहे. बंद नाही पडायला पाहिजे रात्री. ठीक आहे, चालेल, थँक्यू. ओढलावती अशीची मला रक्ताची माती. अरे आज वाय नो वन इज जॉइनिंग टुडे? इज देअर एनी इश्यू? It doesn't matter. We'll still stream. Let's check some stats first today. Mallaravari Mutiyana Sato. Let's choose the next question for today and we'll start solving it. Yesterday we solved this mean stack almost successfully. Yeah, this was the submission, and then today we will solve implement stack using queue. So let me first watch the video.
That we are checking in the end if this stack is empty or not. If the stack is empty, return true, otherwise false. Okay. Let's try to run this over this bracket. It's giving true, right? Because it's a valid parenthesis. What if I add a parenthesis? Maybe in the end I add something like this, a closing bracket, right? For this, what will happen? Stack will come as empty. It will return false at that line. Because this closing bracket won't have any opening bracket. Now it should return false. So this is returning false. Clear? Anyone? Any doubt?
No doubt here.
Sure. So you are saying the closing bracket
At start,
at the start, okay?
And
Okay, let's remove this. So see, if you have a closing bracket at the start, what will happen is here only it will fail because the stack will be empty, right? Because see, whenever you have an opening bracket, you are pushing something condition. You will go to the else condition, and in the else condition, stack will be empty, right? Okay, let me run this in a debug mode. So it will come into this it block. See?
yeah,
Right. So due to this corner scenario, it is giving false. Any doubt? Are we good so far with the stack? Okay. So the time complexity is big O of n because we are, traversing it only once. Big O of n means n is the length of the string. And what is the space complexity, guys? How many elements we are storing max in the stack? What should be the big O of n? Are we good so far with the stack? Okay. So the time complexity is big O of n because we are, traversing it only once. Big O of n means n is the length of the string. And what is the space complexity, guys? How many elements we are storing max in the stack? What should be the space complexity, guys?
O of n.
Yeah, big O of n. Because what if we only have opening brackets? So in the worst case, we will be storing the whole string in the stack.
Oof. No one?
Okay. So now we are at 12:08. We need to move to the queue. But before moving to queue, let me give you one more important pattern to practice. So whenever you have these kind of questions, okay, let me write it below. So these two questions you should practice, okay? Next greater element, something like that.
Next greater element.
Or you have a element previous smaller element, like
Previous
previous
smaller element. Okay.
smaller element. So for example, let's say you are given a, so see, you can use stack in these situations because stack maintains the order, right? So for example, let's say I give you a array 2, 1, 3, and I tell you that for every element you need a next greater element. So for 2, what is the immediate next greater element in the array? Or maybe let's put 4 also here. Okay. For 2, what is the immediate next greater element?
3.
3, right? 4 is also greater, but immediate next greater. Okay. For 1, what is the next greater?
3.
Again 3. And for 3, what is the next greater?
4.
4. And for 4, what is the next greater? Nothing. So you can put
Nothing.
-1. Okay. So in these situations, if you think about brute force, what you can do is, let's say you have an element, you can iterate till the time you get a greater element. And then you have 1, go ahead and find the greater element. For 3, go
Do
ahead
we have
and
any
find the
such
greater
type of
element.
question
And
which
for
you have
every
seen?
element you are traversing, for every element you are traversing, right? That will give you n square, right? But using stack, you will be able to do it in just big of n. Okay. So in these kind of questions, like next greater for every element, previous smaller for every element. Previous smaller means like, okay, for 4, what is the previous smaller? 3. For 3, what is the previous smaller?
What does Traverse list is suggesting?
1. For 1, what is the previous smaller?
Like
Nothing, -1. For 2, what is the
implement
previous
stack
smaller?
using queue. So you'll
-1.
implement
Okay,
stack using
nothing.
queues.
So in these kind of questions, okay, so stack, because stack will be able to maintain the increasing or decreasing, just be okay. But these two questions practice must, okay. Or you can just practice this one, next
Is
greater
my
element,
stream
very
not
important question.
reaching to this many
VIQ,
people? क्या हो रहा है भाई?
okay.
क्यों लोग नहीं आ
Next
रहे
greater
आज?
element, very common question, but interesting and important question for stack. All right. So let me start again back sharing the whiteboard and let's talk about the queue data structure. Take a 2 minutes break, have some water, and
क्यूज सीखने से पहले हम भी थोड़ा सा ब्रेक लेके आते हैं. हेलो। और भाई क्या हो रहा है? फ्रीज क्यों हो गया? फ्रीज नहीं हो गया भाई, मैं कोई नहीं था तो 2 मिनट वॉशरूम ब्रेक के लिए गया था, उतने में लोग आगे आके चले गए। व्हाट द फक। द कोड गाय 01 somebody texted something and deleted something. Shri Sai Maddiku. Baap re baap, what a name. Oh, you went out. I'm back. I'm back, bro. I hope my screen is visible. It's not stuck. Yeah, I was I was looking into the problem to solve. This is the next in line, which is implement stack using queues. How much rate yourself in DSA? यार मैंने अभी जस्ट स्टार्ट किया है, सी माई प्रोफाइल ना। 52 आई हैव सॉल्व ओनली 52 क्वेश्चंस, बट अभी कॉन्फिडेंस अच्छा हो गया है मेरा, मतलब आई कैन सॉल्व सम क्वेश्चंस राइट नाउ। आई होप आई एम ऑडिबल टू यू। फ्रीज क्यों हो गया स्ट्रीम? I would rate myself confidence wise. I'll rate my confidence is 7 out of 10. Skill wise, I'll rate 5 out of 10. And yeah, confidence and skill is two things which is required. Confidence is now high. I can solve some questions. Are you working? Yeah, I'm working. I have almost 5 years of experience in IT. I'm currently working as a software engineer in one of the companies, one of the MNCs. What's your name, bro? Shri, it's your @ tag is too long. How would I know your name? What was something that I guess you wrote something nasty earlier and then deleted. I bet you wrote something nasty and you deleted it later.
So let's talk about the queue data structure.
I was
So what
watching
is
a
queue,
lecture.
guys?
So if I have to skip queue for a now, I'll watch this and stack 2 pointers parenthesis. Can I solve this or this baseball game simulation? Remove all adjacent duplicates in string. Let's try this question. Let's try this. Remove outermost parenthesis. It is a new pattern that I'll have to learn. Okay, we'll learn on the go. It's just now. Yesterday we solved mean stack problem, which is the most popular problem, and we solved it. Now let's see. This one's marked as easy, and we'll see. Shri Sai. Okay, hi Shri Sai. Where are you from, bro? And are you a student or a working professional? Then what did you, if not nasty, then why did you delete it? Is there any issue? It's okay, you can write anything. I will not react. Odalavati ashi jivala. Arey yaar, I closed, reopen, close tab. Yeah, this tab I need. Hyderabad. Oh, nice, Hyderabad. I have lived in Hyderabad for some time. I really like the food in Hyderabad. You went off from stream. Yeah. See, I just started and nobody joined. So I went to make some quick dinner for me, but came back. I'm recently graduated looking for a job. Oh, okay. And what's your in which field you are looking for the job? What kind of job role you are looking for? Why I'm seeing concurrent viewers 0, but still there are some people. Have you paused the stream? I'm recently, yeah, I read that message. A valid parenthesis string is either empty, either empty or A plus B, where A and B are valid parenthesis strings. What kind of job role you are looking for? Backend developer or DevOps? Backend in which technology? Java, .NET, Node.js, Python, or anything else? Valid parenthesis string is either empty or A plus B, where A and B are valid parenthesis strings and plus represents string concatenation. For example, this and this, this and this are all valid parenthesis strings. Okay, yeah. A valid parenthesis string, yes, is primitive if it is non-empty. Non-empty is primitive. Java Spring Boot or Node.js? Yeah, good choice. Good choice. So, have you given any interviews? Am I visible properly? If not, have you given any interviews in Java? Java is the Java is like very high demand language. You will get many calls if you mention Java and Spring Boot in your profile. There is glitch in my stream, no? Why I am seeing concurrent viewers 0 if I can see these many charts? Freeze क्यों हो गया है ये साला stream? A valid parenthesis string. I really don't like these lengthy questions where I have to read this much. A valid parenthesis string, yes, is a primitive if it is non-empty and there does not exist a way to split it into yes is equal to A plus B with A and B non-empty valid parenthesis strings. How complicated this statement is. Given a valid parenthesis string, yes, consider its primitive decomposition. Yes is equal to P1 plus P2 plus Pk, where Pi is a primitive valid parenthesis strings written yes after removing the outermost parenthesis of every primitive string in the primitive decomposition of yes. Once, just a second. I'll get back to your message. Just let me understand this question. Input is yes, this output is this explanation, input string is this okay, with primitive decomposition. Okay, it reduced to it what it did this and this separated decomposition after removing the outer parenthesis of each part. This is okay, this and this is this. अच्छा, okay, थोड़ा समझा मैं. Okay, back in Java Spring Boot. Nah, bro, just applying and not getting anything in return, losing hope. No, bro. Don't never lose your hope. Never lose your hope. I got my first job after giving almost 30 companies interview, and consider on an average 1.5 interviews per company plus aptitude test. So if you count the total rounds that I've given for my first job, it comes around somewhere 55 to 60. So to get my first job, and the CTC of my first job was almost 4.5. So imagine for 4.5 LPA, I gave almost 55 to 60 rounds of interviews. At one point, like everyone in the campus, college, was cheering for me when I used to go to from hostel to the TPO's department. Everybody's like, now this is your time. Ab to ho jayega. You will get job now. You will get job now. But no. The college khatam ho gaya, sab kuch khatam ho gaya. I went back and then only I came to Hyderabad when I didn't get any job. I came for MBA preparation. I stayed there for a month. Then I got a call from the company where I gave the interview earlier, and they said, we kept you on a hold that time, but now we have a new opening in this location, which was in Noida. Will you be okay to join our company? So that was a good company. I said, yeah, why not? I need experience. So I left Hyderabad and I went to that job. So that's how I started my job. So don't lose hope, na, Shri Sai. Never lose hope. Keep trying. Analyze instead of thinking emotionally. Think what's wrong that you are doing. Try to find out the mistakes that you are doing and just fix those mistakes. That's the best way. Are you still there, or am I talking to the mic only? Yeah. Don't lose hope, bro. Use LinkedIn, use Naukri, say where to apply. You know, you if you are applying off campus, so best way is to go and list down all the companies that you want from ChatGPT, okay? And ask ChatGPT to give career portal links of all these companies, and then go there on career portal and see what kind of job you can apply individual jobs on their career portals. That is the most efficient way that I have found to apply, at least get a reply from those companies. You will get 99.99% times rejection, but you don't need 10 jobs, you need only one job. So that is fine. Go to any careers portal, for example, see Amazon slash, not Amazon, get for example Slumberger slash careers. So yeah, it will go to this website. By the way, this was my company. So you can search for inside LME or stories. All the companies will have like these career portals. I don't know where these jobs are listed. You have to find the jobs. Maybe I have some bookmarked careers. SLB had some privacy in careers, no? Frequently asked questions, home, early careers, openings. Maybe search for SLB openings, job openings. I'll try, brother. Yeah, you should. Apply through the careers portal. That I would suggest you, because as a fresher, there is the best way you can get a reply. Okay, all the best to your journey. Or if you have any questions or doubt, or if you need referral in any of my old companies, recent companies, you can ping me your resume and a good LinkedIn message so that I'll convey your referral. Okay, there's no issue. You can ping me on LinkedIn. I was reading this question. Yeah, ping me Sai on LinkedIn if you need something. If you have, can I get a referral? It depends on your profile. Uh, I I can I can give you the job listings, and then you tell me if you are okay for any of those jobs, and then if yes, then send me your resume and I'll give you a referral. Okay, there's no issue in that. Don't delete your messages, I'm reading everything. You can get a referral, no issues. Just you have to be the appropriate candidate, na? At my company for backend, there are two technologies used. One is one is .NET Enterprise, and another is Python. If you are okay with either of them, either of these technologies, then do let me know. I have given so many referrals. यार ये क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा ऊपर से जा रहा है क्योंकि मैं बात भी कर रहा हूँ, आई एम डिस्कसिंग इन बिटवीन. Okay, so input. After solving this question, I have to make dinner and eat because I'm just came from gym. So I have to solve it very quickly. Okay, no talking now. Yeah, Sai, I'm currently doing DSA and thinking to learn. Yeah, system design is very required right now. Huh? Even for the freshers, I have seen uh, people are asking system design and all. But emphasize more on your project, your first project that you did on yourself. So interviewer mostly interested in that project because that is the only experience you have. Nothing else will matter that much as your project, final year project or whatever the project you have done. This ये पढ़ना भी कितना मुश्किल है. Output is this. So what it's doing, the input string is this with primitive decomposition. What is primitive decomposition? I need to understand. Primitive decomposition is अच्छा open close open close open close and close. This is first primitive decomposition. Then this would be second primitive decomposition, and this there wouldn't be any third primitive decomposition, I'd say. Yeah, it's again open. Yeah, there is no, so this becomes third. What is this? This is it becoming third after removing parenthesis of each. ये नहीं समझा हमका. Sri Sai, if you are still there, please do like the stream because I just started and I need to reach to the correct audience today. So it takes some time for YouTube to understand what's the correct audience is. So please do like the stream. My LinkedIn profile not too good, bro. You have to make it good, brother. You have to put yourself out. It's not the point that you don't have much to write. It's the thing like how you write. So improve your LinkedIn profile. As a fresher, you wouldn't have many things to write there, but improve it. Can somebody explain me what's going on here? What's primitive? Is my stream Sri Sai, am I audible? Yeah, everything looks fine here. Let me get it. And this is how we solve the questions. Now the browser storage is full, so I have to go and clean something. It's lagging. Don't want to erase my hard work, but at the end we have to. Yes. Our moderator is absent today, I guess so. Meet. Is there any problem if I get gap after? Yeah, bro. Don't get a gap. If you haven't, please don't. If you have, then try to justify it very well. because company treats gap very wrongly. I'm not pressurizing you, but it's the reality. Do you have any gap? Company asks you to justify the gap. You have solved so many things, huh? It's good to see the practice papers. So where was I? Yeah, I wanted this. हगलावती अशी जीवाला ही रक्ताची नाती. What is primitive? First, let me read that again. 6 months going on without any intern after graduation. 6 months, fine. You can say that no, my joining came late. There was some issue. That is fine. But 6 months going without any intern after graduate. Have you tried cold emailing on LinkedIn or somewhere else? A valid parenthesis string is either empty or a plus b. Plus a, what does this mean? A plus b, where a and b are valid parenthesis strings. Is 1 year okay? You are not there yet, na? 1 year ka gap. You are just 6 months gap. So try to get. Don't. How would I say? I really never. I'm feeling your position, but what solution can I give to you? That's what I'm thinking. Is 1 year okay? 1 year is not okay actually. ब्रो गो थोड़ा रिगरस स्टडीज़ ना. थोड़ा सा जॉब मार्केट भी अभी इज़ क्वाइट वियर्ड. So try through some contacts or your friends, where if your friends from college have been placed in some companies, ask them. uh, I think it's almost 8 months. It's okay till your first job, you can justify the delay by saying the joining date was delayed. Don't worry about the passing months now. Worry about the how would you get a job. Tell me, have you given any recent interviews? Tell me your experience, like how was it? Let's deal with you first, because you seem so worried right now. Have you given any interviews? Please type fast na. I have to solve question also. There is no placements in our there are many colleges in India there where there are no placements. Have you tried the what we say, mass recruiters, TCS, Infosys? उनका होता रहता है. Their placement drives are happening always throughout the year, so you can try there as well. Don't worry about the first initial CTC. Solve after we can talk. Yeah, okay, fine. So I was confused about this primitive decomposition, how the primitive decomposition is happening. A valid parenthesis is a string yes, it's primitive if it is non-empty, okay, and there does not exist a way to split it into yes is equal to a plus b with a and b both non-empty valid parenthesis strings. Acha. Okay, means we can't decompose it further. Okay, given a valid parenthesis string, I भाई मेरे दिमाग के ऊपर से जा रहा है, पता नहीं क्यों. A given valid parenthesis string yes, a given valid parenthesis string yes, consider its primitive decomposition. Consider its primitive decomposition. Yes is equal to p1 plus p2 plus pk, where pi are primitive valid parentheses written yes after removing the outermost parenthesis of every primitive string in primitive decomposition. Now थोड़ा थोड़ा समझा मेरे को थर्ड टाइम पढ़ने के बाद. ये तो समझा कि उसको डिकम्पोज करना है, बट हाउ टू डिकम्पोज इट लाइक दिस स्ट्रिंग and the input string is with primitive decomposition is this. How Shri said, do you know how to find the primitive decomposition here? How can I find primitive decomposition? I can start with this bracket, okay, with the stack, insert this second, insert this third, okay, not insert, but now we have this, so we can pop this out. Then again we found this, so we will pop this out, so both of them have gone. And now we have found this, so stack is empty. Okay, stack is becoming empty at this point that I am thinking that is where the primitive decomposition break will come. Okay, now what about this? Same, it's going same. Okay, so we have to store the results in some other stack as well, you know. But then how we will remove the very first and very last bracket if we saved in there? So we'll not directly add the first input, and after that we'll add every input till the last input, and will not add the last output from the first stack. Okay, this is how I am guessing. So can I draw it and check if this logic works? Let's see. Okay, so for this one, like primitive, you know, so we will create a stack. Okay, and in this one, this is the input. We will first push this. Okay, ये अंदर आ गया. We'll erase this. Then there is another element. We add this again. Then there is this. So we will pop this out. उसका काम हो गया. Then again we found this. So we'll add this. Then we found this. So इसका भी काम हो गया. We'll pop this out because pair मिल गया अपने को. And yeah, we are storing this in another stack, result stack. So maybe the small result stack. So here we have stored this, and इसका सगा भी स्टोर कर लिया हमने. कुछ तो गड़बड़ी की मैंने यहाँ पे, रुको इसको बाद में देखते. विल लुक एट दिस लेटर, कैसे स्टोर करना है पहले यही देखते हैं. And then we found this, so इसका पेयर भी मिल गया. So this is done. First primitive decomposition we found. So what should be there? अब ड्रॉ करते ये दूसरा वाला जिसमें अपने को स्टोर करना था इसका output. So should we store, this was the first element that we popped. Should we store that? Yeah, let's store that. Then उसका भांजा भी मिला अपने को, उसको भी स्टोर कर दिया. Then this is the second. Then we stored. Then there was this another pop, and that we stored. So we actually don't need this. The first primitive output is this, na. So this, but this situation will not always come. I think you can track same sides of there is open, there should be close. Yeah, open parenthesis, close parent, that logic to I'm applying. Like there is this condition, if character C is equal to this, uh, we simply add, okay, not add, push, we do push. This is the basic logic that I'm following. And in the else condition, if the stack is empty, stack empty है तो return false. I don't want to write this right now, so return false. And in the another if condition, we have to check if the C is this, and the another element, the top element will pop this element from here. So pop wala element is equal to this, so we do pop. Okay, this pop, no, this is top element. We do pop. This is the basic logic that I'm following, that you said, so there's no issue. But this is the extension of this logic that I know. Okay, so the question is primitive. Okay, this first condition we understood, the logic still needs to be refined. We'll do it for the second primitive. Okay, so the stack is still that same stack. We'll add this. Okay, I think I need to use another color. So we'll add this. Okay, cross this. Then there is this, I have added this again. Then we found the match, so we'll pop this out. We pop this out and we'll add that, oh, sorry, we'll add that pop here. Okay, and uska bhai bhi we add. Then comes this. Okay, so iska match mila hame, so we'll pop this and we'll add this. So how the output will become here is like, the actual ordering is something like this here. ऐसा नहीं है, ये ऐसा है, ऐसा है, ऐसा, and then ऐसा. So we have to remove this and get 2. So the output is this. इसका output है ये. Okay, and now comes the next primitive. Dry run बहुत important है, बिना dry run के कुछ नहीं होने वाला. So first we'll add this. Okay, then we add this, added, then this, we found the bhai. Okay, so we'll pop this, हमने ये ऐड किया, उसका भाई यहाँ. Then we found this again, we added this here, we found this, we added this here. Oh, we found the bhai, so we'll pop this out. So this and this. ओके अपना स्टैक छोटा पड़ रहा है. स्टैक छोटा क्यों पड़ रहा है अपना? देन दिस, ये मिला अपने को, इसका भाई इधर प्रेजेंट है, सो विल पॉप दिस आउट एंड विल ऐड हिज ब्रदर एज वेल. ओके, देन देर इज दिस एक्स्ट्रा. व्हाट टू डू विद दिस एक्स्ट्रा? Is it really an extra? Yeah, there is this extra. इसका open 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and then how come there is one extra? Did I do something wrong? इसका close मिला, ये close मिला, ये क्लोज हुआ, ये क्लोज हुआ. I made some mistake in dry run. So 1 2 3, and then if I still ignore that and ignore this, so I'm getting this, I'm getting this, and I'm getting this मैंने पहले ही प्रॉब्लम मुश्किल उठा लिया है क्या? आई नीड टू गेट सीरियस. ये थोड़ा सा हेवी जा रहा है. ड्राई रन, जब तक ड्राई रन सही से नहीं, पेन एंड पेपर वाला काम सही से नहीं होगा, विल नॉट मूव अहेड, दैट्स फॉर श्योर. लेट्स ट्राई दिस इनपुट ना. लेट्स ट्राई दिस इनपुट. एक तो मैंने खाना नहीं खाया है. अभी क्या करते हैं, थोड़ा सा ढंग से ड्रॉ करते हैं. ओके, विल यूज ब्लू. So we added this first, we added this, then we got this, we added this, then we got the bhai. So output वाले में we added this and this. Okay, then we found this. Okay, then we found this. So we'll pop this and we'll add this here. Okay, and then we found this, so we'll remove this. Now this empty, so I'm assuming empty is the condition where we will say this is the primitive one. So as per this logic, we have to remove first and last bracket. So we'll do something to remove that, and the output of this first primitive will becomes this. We have to concatenate all the outputs. Okay, now again we'll take the same stack. We again take the same stack. This part is done. Now this will add this here. Okay, we have added this, then we'll add this, no problem. Then this अपने को भाई मिल गया इसका, तो in the another stack we will pop this, add here, add इसका भाई. ठीक है, done. Then we found this, oh there is a bhai present already here, so we'll pop this, we'll add this, we'll do this. Okay, and the stack is empty, so our this is our primitive, another primitive. Okay, so we have to remove first and last parenthesis, and this becomes the output. आ रहे कहीं ना कहीं आ रहे, हम पहुंच रहे. So then this, in this one we'll add this, added this, add this, added this. Oh, we found the bhai. So in the new stack we'll pop this, we'll add this, and we'll add iska bhai here. Now next we'll add this, no bhai still, no bhai, we have added this. Then this, we have found the bhai, so we'll pop this, we'll add this, and uska bhai. Okay, now there is this. Okay, iska bhai present hai, so we'll pop this, we'll add this here, add iska bhai here. Okay, and then there is this, so iska bhai is here, so we pop this, we add iska bhai here. So we have to remove the first and last parenthesis, and output becomes 1. Okay, 1, this 1, this 2, and this 3. So 2 and 3. So final output becomes this, 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 this. 3 4 5 6, 3 3 6. Let's see the output, if are we doing correct or wrong. We did wrong. This is the output. देवा उठा ले रे बाबा. So this is the output. ये सही है, ये सही है, ये सही है, ये सही है। फर्स्ट 4 आर करेक्ट। ये गलत हो गया अपना। हे देवा उठा ले रे बाबा। जवानी जाने मन हसीन दिलरुबा, मिले तो दिल जवा, निसार कब हुआ। जवान जाने मन हसीन दिलरुबा, मिले तो दिल जवा, ये प्यार कब हुआ। कितना बोरिंग है तुम लोगों को ये देखने के लिए। क्या तुम पे दिन आ गए होंगे कि किसी बंदे को प्रॉब्लम्स स्ट्रगल करते हुए देखना है तुम लोगों को। यू वांट टू वॉच अ गाय स्ट्रगलिंग विथ लीड कोड प्रॉब्लम। जवानी जाने मन हसीन दिलरुबा, मिले तो दिल जवा, निसार हो गया। जवानी जाने मन हसीन दिलरुबा, मिले। We did some mistake for this part, I'm pretty sure. Let's see the primitive ones. At least we got that correct. With the primitive composition, this is first. Okay, char bracket, is this correct? Let me write the primitives what I found here. 1, this is the first primitive. Is it correct? Yeah, that is correct. No issue over here. It's okay to struggle. Yeah. Then the another one is this. I'm messing with the order that I'm guessing right now. I'm messing with the order. And then this may be. Let me copy this. This is the one. Is it matching? Yeah, this is matching. So if we remove, there is some mistake over here. Okay, if we remove first and last parenthesis, this is remain correct. In this one, this is left correct. In this one, if we remove this, ये बाकी रह जाता है, आधा अधूरा चीज़. Is it? And after removing the parenthesis of each part, this is what is left. This is not a valid parenthesis though. एक ब्रैकेट हम अभी भी मिस कर रहे हैं. यहाँ पे 2 है. हाँ, यहाँ पे 2 है. ऐसे कैसे? ओके, मेरे को लग रहा है कि मैंने लॉजिक लिख लेना चाहिए ना अभी. ये अभी भी आउट ऑफ स्टोरेज जा रहा है, तो मेरे को एक मिटाना पड़ेगा. इतने अच्छा लॉजिक, मेरे को इसका नोट्स बनाना था, मेरे को मिटाना पड़ रहा है. मैंने ये पैटर्न देखा नहीं है, मैं खुद से ही बना रहा हूँ. Let's take the boilerplate code as usual how we do it. Get this. अभी मेरे को कुछ नहीं पता है कि कैसे ये still solve करने का है. इतना करने के बाद भी I'm still doing a guesswork. Remove outer parenthesis. So what all things we need, let's see from our diagram. First though we need this stack, first we need this stack. We are iterating, okay, then checking for the valid parenthesis. If we found the valid parenthesis, when we are doing pop, we are adding it to another stack. So at that position we need another stack, so that becomes 2 stacks. When that is done, we have to redo that process. So when the first stack is empty, we'll mark this as a finish, and then we'll move on to the next one. Deva. Okay, so let's take a stack. I'm not sure I'm doing it right, and this part I'm doing right, that I know. Stack. Some parts I know I'm right, some parts I'm confused, so that is where I have to figure out. Okay, this blue is not looking good while writing a code. I need a white here. White, give me white, and give me little thickness. Okay, then what was the next? We have to iterate on the string. So for char c on this yes, this yes dot it is string, so we'll convert it to char array and iterate on this one. So now the movie begins. If c is equal to this, there is only one type of bracket, so we don't have to think so much. If this, then what we'll do, we'll just simply stack dot push c. Okay, यार हमने c ही ले लिया, और c मतलब वही, it's okay to struggle. I read that message earlier. And if it's not, else there will be a condition if the stack is empty, and that is the condition when what we have to do, it is a primitive, and we have to do continue over there. Else, I guess in the else I have to create another stack. क्या हो गया भाई? Sri Sai, what happened? Did I say something wrong? Did I say something wrong? अरे मैं अगर पेन को ऐसे पकड़ूँ तो अच्छा हैंड राइटिंग आ रहा है यार. यहाँ पे I'll write stk and same new stack. Oh, this is nice way to write. Oh, at the end I'm not a doctor, so yeah. And then if c is equal to this, yeah, understood, I remember. Array. Before this we need top element, so char top is equal to stack dot peak ही है ना मेथड का नाम. It's okay, I'll say that again, I know what it's doing. So peak, and then we need a condition if c is equal to this, now this time a closing bracket, and top is equal to this. That means it's a valid parenthesis, so we need to pop the stack dot pop. Okay, so but just not pop, we have to add this popped stack popped element plus current element in the new stack. Okay, so we'll do stk dot push. Okay, we'll do two pushes here, and stk dot push our c also, because we need both there. Okay, I'm still not sure when to use the stack is empty condition. Okay, that is pushed, but yahi pe I guess I need a stack to check. But what should I do? I think I need to make it into a recursion. No, but if I make it into a recursion, uh, should I make it another function? Engineer can be engineer can be anything except an engineer. यार भगवान थोड़ी बुद्धि दे दे यार मेरे को. How see, I need to check before this in this line. I need to check if stack is empty. Okay, what should I do in this one? Should I continue? If I continue, right, just continue, it will it start from this again? Acha, if I write something over here, continue, still this block will be run. No, 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 no. When do I have? यार 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 Let me think for a minute. Sorry, go. सी अपन ने थोड़ा यहाँ पे मिस्टेक किया है, मेरे को लग रहा है. आई एम थिंकिंग दैट if this stack is empty, then only add to, no, not then, add to this stack every time. But what will happen if stack is empty? I'm thinking to write like this only. Okay, else if in this one I'll write another if not of stack is empty, okay, do this. Else, in this else continue. This is what my small brain can think of right now. Okay, and then but every time not just continue. not just continue over here, we'll have to write a while loop here. Okay, so while this another stack, new stack, is not empty, then result dot append stk dot pop. But there is one problem, it will it will add all. We'll do one stk dot pop here, but pop will do stk dot pop over here, and then is empty, will add till the time stk stack till the time stk dot size is greater than 1. We don't want the last element. After that, just simply stk dot clear. Okay, and at the end, this end, then return. Have we created a nuclear weapon over here? Okay, let's try this logic and let's see where we fail. Okay, pen paper ka kaam is done, so I'll start coding, writing code. ये प्रॉब्लम के बाद ही मैं खाना खा सकता हूँ आज, क्योंकि खाना मेरे को बनाना है टुडे. सो कैरेक्टर, जब भी ये कोड लिखता हूँ ना, वो गाना चाहिए रावण का, सर्राती सर्राती रफ्तारे है इनकी माने है. Hey, hi, hello world. You were there in the beginning of the stream and then you got vanished, or no? How are you, bro? Let me listen. अच्छा, ईयरफोन भी नहीं है अभी मेरे पास, उठना पड़ेगा उसके लिए. I'll just. Hey, सर्राती सर्राती रफ्तारे है इनकी. How are you, bro? Hello world. I forgot your name because your at the rates are so weird. To क्या अरे then अरे यार बाहर कैसे आया मैं. If c equal to this, then क्या करना है. Then we have to like stack that push this element, stack dot push this element, else is the major work here, and where the confusion, actual confusion resides. So if stack is empty, is not empty actually, is not empty, then what we have to do, we have to create another stack. Acha, if I create another stack in here, I need another stack over here because other functions will not be able to use this one. So another stack, I'll name it as stk only, stk. So we'll not create this inside, but yeah, char top, I need char top because I'm checking the parenthesis wala logic here, a simple logic that we did yesterday. So char it will, we need peak. I hope peak is the method, if I'm correct, to get the top element. And if the magic logic, if this c this top इक्वल टू दिस क्लोजिंग, हाँ पहले ऊपर हमने ओपनिंग यूज़ किया, एंड दिस सी करंट, वो उल्टा हो गया, ये, एंड करंट एलिमेंट इज क्लोजिंग वाला ब्रैकेट. ओके, then we have to do many things inside. So what all things that we need to do in that, stk.push stack.pop. so we have to push to another stack, but what to push? The pop element from the existing stack, another stack, the first stack. And then da 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 da, there is else condition again in this one. So in if not else, this is a nested if else. So we'll first do stk.pop, remove first element because we don't need that, and then while stack dot size or stk dot, yeah, stack dot size is greater than 1, because we also don't need the first element, which is the last element, because it's LIFO. So it's Varun. Yeah, hi Varun, because I get confused with the hello world. So many people have hello world in coding world, the name. The first person also had this similar. Varun, yeah Varun, how are you Varun? And while we also need one string result. Should we initialize it? Nah. So we'll do append stack dot pop. okay, ये हो गया. Then while के बाद we need to clear both the stacks. Stack dot clear and stk dot clear. Okay, did we use continue? No. And at the end, when this ends, we need to return. It will throw us an error that string is not initialized. We'll see how we can tackle that. Let's run for the first time. I'm fine. कैसा चल रहा है कोडिंग? देख ही रहे हो भाई, एरर से जूझ रहे बस. Cannot find symbol. It should be string builder. String builder is equal to new string builder. इसका चाहिए टू स्ट्रिंग. ओ, एक केस पास हो गया भाई. ओ, मेरे को लगा कुछ भी पास नहीं होगा. ऐसे ही लॉजिक बना था. इफ नेस्टेड इफ, इतने नेस्टेड इफ एल्स के बाद. अच्छा यहाँ पे आउटपुट पूरा ही गलत है. शायद अपना टेस्ट केस एम्प्टी वाला. अच्छा नहीं गलत है भाई, ये गलती से एक टेस्ट पास हो गया. मतलब एक या दो ही टेस्ट केस पास होंगे टोटल अगर मैं सबमिट भी करूँ तो. या 8 टेस्ट केस, स्टिल फाइन. फालतू में मैं ओवर एक्साइटेड हो गया था. यार मेरे को लग रहा है अपना बेसिक लॉजिक ही गलत है. जिसको मैं प्रिमिटिव डेटा बोल रहा हूँ वो प्रिमिटिव है ही नहीं. मतलब वैसे निकालना ही नहीं है प्रिमिटिव. ये पैटर्न मैंने इससे पहले नहीं सॉल्व किया है. दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट टाइम आई एम सॉल्विंग दिस पैटर्न. इफ़ आई वुड हैव सीन सम वीडियो और समथिंग देन आई वुड हैव नोन कि व्हाट्स द करेक्ट पैटर्न एंड हाउ टू यूज़ दैट. सो दिस इज़ दैट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन वेयर आई विल बी dealing with all the new things. Try the brute force approach first, try the suggestions from ChatGPT second, and at the end get the optimal solution from ChatGPT and see how it works, and then finalize the solution, and based on that I'll solve more questions so that the same pattern will repeat at some place. मेरा तो सही ऐसे ही चल रहा है कोडिंग. तुम्हारा बताओ वरुण, हाउ इज योर कोडिंग गोइंग ऑन? आर यू सॉल्विंग सम क्वेश्चंस? हमने लग रहा है कि एक कुछ तो गलत कर दिया है यहाँ पे. सब में ही एम्प्टी आ रहा है आउटपुट अपना. क्यों एम्प्टी आ रहा है? अपने स्टैक में कुछ जा ही नहीं रहा है. Isn't stack.pop does it return? अभी तो स्टार्ट किया मैंने, सॉल्व करने बैठा हूँ. नाइस यार. बताओ कौन सा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे हो? What does stack.pop returns? Stack.pop returns. It's returning something. So is this a valid syntax? I'm doubtful here. Is this the valid syntax? Asteroid collision question. Asteroid collision. Guys, I can see viewership growing, so please do like the stream. It is very required, very much needed for the YouTube algorithm to make this stream reach to the similar minded people, and my goal is to create a network of similar minded people who are like want to grow in their career and do something like get a first job, change jobs, switch jobs, something related to that, so it will reach to those kind of people. So please do like the stream. I can see 25 views. How many likes? Let me check. I can see only 4 likes. This is wrong. Guys, please do like the stream. I'm not asking you to subscribe the channel yet, but just like the stream. It takes nothing out of you. Varun, do you know what I am doing wrong here? If you can help me here. कल तुम ही थे क्या जिसके साथ हमने वो मिन स्टैक वाला क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया था वरुण? Was that you? ये स्टैक डॉट क्लियर करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है मेरे हिसाब से ना, वो अपने आप ही क्लियर हो जाएगा. आउटपुट आ ही नहीं रहा कुछ भी. कैन आई डीबग दिस? अपग्रेड टू प्रीमियम फॉर डीबगर. या डीबग नहीं करने देगा ये फ्री में अपने को ना. एक्चुअल में एग्ज़ाम में, इंटरव्यू में भी वो डिबगर तो होता ही नहीं है, तो अपने को माइंड में ही डिबगिंग करना पड़ेगा ना, ड्राई रन कर करके. क्या गलत हो रहा है यहाँ पे? अच्छा मैंने एस टी के पुश ये सही किया. स्टैक हैज समथिंग ना, सो स्टैक डॉट साइज ग्रेटर देन 1. इजंट द स्टैक्स डॉट साइज इज ग्रेटर देन 1? maybe let's see. For instance, we'll take not this but empty. ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता कि अपना स्टैक empty ही रह रहा है हमेशा. Still no output. क्या है टॉप पीक? इफ टॉप इज इक्वल टू दिस then this I'm doing stack pop. So stack pop तो ज़रूरी है यार यहाँ करना. एंड stack pop करने के बाद अच्छा ये एस टी के चाहिए मेरे ख्याल से. एस टी के दिस शुड बी एस टी के नो. एस टी के yeah it was stk. why I was writing this ये कहाँ से आया मैं कहाँ को जाऊँगा. मेरी शक्ल देख. चल चल बाप को मत सिखा भाई. जल्दी जल्दी सबमिट कर. खाना खाना है. अबे आउटपुट ब्लैंक ही आ रहा है. ये क्या हो रहा है भाई. there is some major mistake that I am doing. I can see that. Sorry, I can't see that yet. Stack dot push. Maybe this condition top equal to this and c equal to this. Is this a valid method? Is this valid or there is some another method? If I'm not wrong, yeah, it is valid. Stack push top peak, valid syntax. Yeah, so stack peak. If this, then stack pop. यार कोई तो बताओ. मैं आई एम वेरी फार फ्रॉम करेक्ट. ये लीड कोड का ना इजी मीडियम हार्ड ये गंदा ख़राब हुआ है. चुदा हुआ है ये चीज़. दिस इज़ नॉट ए easy level question. This is a for sure it is a medium level, at least medium level question, and there are some medium level questions which like get solved in 3-4 lines of code easily. That should be easy, but no, that is marked as medium. What the fuck. easy नहीं है भाई. easy without stack. हाँ ट्रू. बट अपना गोल स्टैक है अभी. स्टैक को एक्सेल करना है अपने को. मेरा प्रायोरिटी क्यू वाले क्वेश्चन सीरीज़ ने जो मैंने लाइव स्ट्रीम किया उससे मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत बढ़ गया. प्रायोरिटी क्यू वाज अ वेरी weird kind of a concept, but still I excelled it. I solved questions like without second try. So that much of confidence level I have to reach in every topic. Should I take help from ChatGPT? Because I think I am far away from being correct here. If top is this, C is this, stack stk push stack dot pop. Okay, and then stk pop. If I don't do this, still will I get? Still output is empty. Man, like, what is this? Just I will ask ChatGPT why the result is always empty. Why the result is always empty. String. यार श्री साई तुम यार मैसेज डिलीट कर रहे हो. मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा. else block always never runs. ये else नहीं चाहिए मेरे ख्याल से. नहीं, ये else के बाहर चाहिए. मतलब if कंडीशन रन हो जाए देन ये तुम रन करो, देन ये रन करो. ए स्टैक साइज डेप्थ ये तो हमने पढ़ा ही नहीं है, क्या है स्टैक साइज डेप्थ ये मत बता भाई. डू इट विथ 2 stacks. Like how I am doing, and later I'll optimize it because optimizing is not the first, because we came to the solution of using 2 stacks. Yeah, yes, 2 with 1 stack like this. Arey gadeda. यार ये बहुत ही गलत जा रहे हैं हम. मैं तुम लोगों का टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ. ये कंसेप्ट मैंने ढंग से नहीं सीखा है. सो शुड आई वॉच द वीडियो क्लियरली, लर्न द कंसेप्ट एंड देन कम अगेन, बिकॉज दिस इज़ बिकॉज आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन. क्या डिलीट किया भाई श्री साई? What it did stack. Should I read this solution? Because yaar, if stack is not empty, this is not outer. Stack push shells, stack pop. स्टैक इज, हाँ मैं ये सोच रहा था स्टैक एम्प्टी का कुछ ना कुछ तो गड़बड़ी है. कैन यू एक्सप्लेन मी द लॉजिक बिहाइंड दिस? कैन यू एक्सप्लेन मी द लॉजिक बिहाइंड हाउ you are actually figuring out the primitive string? What the fuck string or primitive decomposition? Yeah, primitive decomposition. This is the actual logic that I want, where I am confused if I am doing right or wrong. So let's ask ChatGPT. Good question. This is the core idea of this problem. Let's break it down. Primitive valid parenthesis string is a non-empty valid string that cannot be split into 2 smaller valid strings. 1 primitive, 2 primitives. Key observation: this is everything. While scanning the string, a primitive starts when depth goes from 0 to 1. यार ये depth का concept. Depth goes from 0 to 1. A primitive ends depth goes from 1 to 0, where depth is equal to stack size. How stack helps detect this? When you say this before pushing, check the stack size. If the stack is empty, this is outer of primitive. When you see this after popping, check that size. If stack becomes empty, this is outer primitive. Why we skip outer ones? Each primitive looks like this. This walkthrough. अबे यार, I guess I'm doing cheating over here, because I'm not yet good at this concept, but still trying to solve the question. I should solve some 1-2 questions off stream on the stack and do the streaming later, because I have nowhere closer to this logic. I guess I should end the stream now. This is not going in the correct direction. I need to fix the direction. So maybe I should solve 1-2 similar kind of question, because we have a list. There is no problem. We have a list of questions that can be solved using stack. So there are these many questions. Striver also has this question 1, 2, 3 4 because it need queues as well, so I'll also learn the queues altogether. And then next our teacher said use next greater element, next smaller element, solve these questions as well. And there is this big question like trapping rainwater. Acha, you were doing this asteroid collision question, bro, Varun. This question, we are given an asteroids of integers, the indices of the asteroid in the array. It is of which pattern? Monotonic stack slash queue problems. VVV important. You are doing direct, very important. Do valid. I did valid parenthesis, bro. I did valid parenthesis twice. That is the logic I am using. But see, this question I did valid parenthesis, but see the output answer, it is not actually using the exact logic of valid parenthesis. It's pushing all to the stack. See, and then there is this depth concept that he is trying to explain us. Maybe I should not waste your more time, and I should get my shit together. I'll learn. I'll come back tomorrow. It's past 12. I have to like go to office tomorrow as well. Early morning. Tomorrow is my office day. भाई श्री साई तुम मैसेज डाल के डिलीट करो. इट्स टू फनी. यार you said do parenthesis, valid parenthesis. I said yeah, I did valid parenthesis. You deleted your message. It's okay, bro. Be confident. Whatever you say, own it. Guys, do watch this video of mine. Some people liked it, some didn't. I'll create another video out of that. So for today, I guess I should stop here. Instead of like wandering here and there, I should be more precise on that. Okay, so focused on you. I'll change the scene. Yeah, so it's only me now. Okay, I'm about to end the stream. If anybody has any question or something or some suggestion, what should I do, what kind of question should I do, please do let me know. And Sri Sai, if you want referral help, you can ping me on LinkedIn with the correct message, appropriate message. Okay, this is my LinkedIn username. You can search me on LinkedIn and ping me over there. Okay, so as I have seen, you are struggling and you seem so frustrated. I'll see if I can help you a little bit, at least. Then it would be nice. Okay. Yeah, I shared the ID now. Do you need the complete link? Let me fetch the link. It's this. Do send me your resume. I'll check if I have any valid job for you, and then I'll refer if there is any. Okay. So it was nice talking to you all. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, do message me and do share your resume, and do write a proper message so that I'll understand what you are trying to send, where like the reference, give the stream reference, that I'll know, okay, this is the guy. Okay guys, this happens always. Whenever I'm about to end the stream, I can see the watching gets picked, and I don't want to leave there. Can you guys suggest how can I make the streams more entertaining? Any suggestions what else I can do along with solving LeetCodes or something different? If you have any idea, please do share. I need some ideas. Yeah, please do. Please let me know any ideas, or else I'll end the stream. Okay, So it's time to go. It was nice talking to you. See you soon. Bye. Good night.